为青涩等烟雨，而我在等你。炊烟袅袅升起，隔江千万里。Something like this.
Wow! I never heard you say anything in Chinese. In Mandarin, it's the first time.
Yes.
Hi everyone, welcome back to English Coffee and Rock and Roll. Today's video is special because I have here sitting next to me no one more, no one less than my dear friend Jennifer.
Hey everybody.
We will be talking for the next few minutes. You will learn a little bit more about Jennifer, where she comes from, what she does, what she's doing here in Canada. So if you want to practice your listening and probably learn some new vocabulary, stick around because there's videos for you. So without any further ado, let's get started.
Let's go.
Wow. So Jennifer, thank you so much for coming,
No problem.
for joining me in today's video. First of all, let's get started.
All right.
Who are you?
So I'm Jennifer. Hi everybody. But Jennifer is my English name. So my official Mandarin name is Wu Peirong.
Say it again.
Wu
Wu
Peirong.
Peiron.
Wu is my last name.
Your last name?
Yes.
Peiron.
Yes.
What do your friends call you?
Normally they call me Peirong.
Peiron?
Yeah.
Peiron.
Yes.
Okay. And where does that name come from?
It comes from like a Mandarin. So in Taiwan we have Mandarin names. Also, it's a little bit hard for foreigners to call our,
Oh, yes.
Mandarin name. So that's why we use English names sometimes. Yeah.
I know, yeah. I have many of my Asian students.
Yeah.
They tend to adopt an English name
Yes.
to make it easier for people to understand them.
Yes.
So what's your Mandarin name again? Wu Peiron?
Exactly. Wu Peirong.
Wu Peiron?
We have tone. So Wu, second tone. Pei,
Pei.
Rong.
Ron?
Yeah.
Wu Pei. Wu. Say it again. No, sorry.
Don't worry.
Do it again. Do it one more time.
Wu,
Wu
Pei,
Pei
Rong.
Ron.
Yes,
Wu
correct.
Pei Ron.
Very good. Excellent.
Oh my god. Like learning Mandarin would definitely demand not only like learning new words and learning a new alphabetic system, but also learning like different intonations, right? Like
Exactly.
ups and downs that we don't have in English and even in
Yes.
Portuguese.
Uh-huh.
All right, cool, great. So you're from Taiwan,
Yes,
right?
I'm from Taiwan.
Where in Taiwan are you from?
So I'm from the center part of Taiwan. It's called Taichung. It's my hometown. Yeah, but also I after high school I moved to Taipei, the capital city.
Okay, great. How far is it from your hometown?
Like 2 hours by train.
2 hours by
2
train.
to 3 hours, yeah.
Nah. So why did you move to Taipei?
For studies, for university, because it's a capital city, so they have a like a better ranking university there. And also after university, I worked there because more job opportunities. apparently,
Right.
yeah.
And how long have you been in Canada?
4 years.
4 years.
Yes.
Right. And what brought you to Canada?
So originally, I came to study for my master's degree.
Uh-huh.
And after I graduated, I was like, why, didn't I just try out working here
All right.
and then see how the environment is? Because I never worked abroad.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
So that's why I'm here still.
Cool. And you teach English as a second language, right?
That's true.
Great. How long have you been a teacher?
I think I've been teaching English for probably 7 to 8 years.
7 to 8 years.
Since I was in university, I started tutoring and then did some volunteer teaching jobs here and there. So I think in total, if that counts, from the beginning, it's like 7 to 8 years.
Perfect. Mind if I ask you how old you are? 'Cause I don't think I've asked
sure.
your age.
Yeah, we never talk about it. Eh?
Yes. I don't think you know how old I am, do you?
I don't think I do. Yeah.
Alright. But how old do you think I am? To be very honest.
I feel like you're older than me.
Probably, sure I am.
My guess is probably 30 to 40, around like this age.
There is a huge age gap, like 10 years.
Just to be, just
But no, yeah, come on. Between 30 and 40, how old do you think I am?
35.
35, right.
Yeah.
No, I'm 6 years older than that. I'm 41.
You're 41, no
Yeah.
way. But you
Yeah.
look young, to
Oh,
be
thank
honest.
you so much.
Yeah.
You
Your
know-
style,
It's the purple hair, right?
Yeah, and then you have a young soul. That's
Oh
what I
yes,
think.
for sure.
Yeah.
Carry on, carry on.
And very charming, charismatic,
Perfect.
energetic.
You hear that?
So many words.
No, thank you too much. I would say you are probably 25 or 26.
Oh, thank you.
No older than that. Like
I'm older.
maximum.
Oh, I'm older than that.
Really? How old are you?
I'm 30.
Really? Oh my god.
I just turned 30.
I'm flabbergasted now,
last year.
honestly. You're 30.
Yes, I'm 30.
That's interesting.
Can you tell? I have Asian skin. So
Oh, look at
probably
that.
that's
Yeah. That's one thing about Asians. Like, you guys have the most perfect skin, like the boys and the girls.
Yeah.
I have rarely met any Asian that has like
Old skin.
pimples or kind of, yeah, your skin's like flawless, right?
Thank you.
And were you a teacher in Taiwan before you started teaching here in Canada?
Yes, I started teaching in public schools, but mainly middle schools.
Middle schools,
Yeah, so I was teaching there for like 3 years.
Right.
And then I came here. Yeah.
And how is like the English teaching in Taiwan? Do you teach students to the point they can talk, or is more focused on like writing and reading? How is that? I've always been curious.
That's a good question, though.
Yeah.
Because, in Asian school settings, it's pretty high pressure and then academic focused. So we don't have a specific like skill focus in general
Right.
for the exams.
Okay.
For middle school, yeah. For middle school and high school, it's more for the big exam at the end. So we focus on like vocabulary teaching, and then we have tests, many drills, many tests, grammar. So grammar, vocabulary are the main focus, I would say.
focus,
And then the others are just, any question type practice for the exams. So there are some writings and listening and reading involved, but speaking, no.
Interesting.
So that's why I think probably if you have ever, have a conversation with Asian students, we're very shy in speaking because that's not a focus, back home.
But do you get lots of North American cultural influence in Taiwan, like music, TV shows, films? Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
we do.
Since we're talking about Taiwan, you are a Mandarin-speaking country.
Yes.
Is there any other official language in Taiwan or just Mandarin?
The official language is Mandarin, but we also have different dialects.
Oh.
Yeah, so we have Taiwanese.
Taiwanese?
Yeah. So
right.
Taiwanese it comes from China, southern China. Yeah.
Sorry, Taiwanese comes from southern China?
This dialect
Okay.
comes from there. Yeah.
That's interesting. And but do you speak it?
I speak a little bit. I can listen. I understand better. Speaking not that great. Also, I speak a little bit Hakka. It's the second biggest dialect in Taiwan.
Hakka. Okay.
Hakka in Taiwanese.
Hakka. So these languages like Taiwanese and Mandarin and Hakka,
Yeah.
are they any way similar or they're
Yeah.
different?
They are a little bit similar because I think for the language origin, they are they are different dialects, right? But
Right.
then Mandarin or Chinese, it's also another language in China.
Okay.
The same. So they're somehow related. Some
Related.
words are similar, some sounds, but it's not entirely the same. Yeah.
So now let's talk about culture in Taiwan, right? I'd like to know what is the typical music of Taiwan? Like Canada is probably known for folk music and rock music. Is there a typical kind of music in Taiwan?
I would say the typical music in Taiwan is more like a Mandarin pop music.
Mandarin pop music.
Yeah.
All right. Does it sound like the regular North American English pop music, but in Mandarin? Is
Yeah.
that what you're talking about?
Exactly. I think the second biggest music type would be folk music, or like rock and roll, rap.
Okay.
Also, yeah, there are some.
Nice. Would you be able to sing me one of these?
Sing?
Sing me something. Yeah,
Oh my God,
typical
let me
of
see.
Taiwan.
You mean like sing whatever song?
Yeah, whatever song.
Whatever song.
'Cause I know you're a great dancer. She's a great dancer. We'll talk about that soon.
I'm amateur.
No way.
Oh, thank you.
That's not my idea of amateur. But yeah. But now, yeah. Before we talk about dance, before I make you dance in front of the camera,
Okay.
let's, sing something to me.
Okay, there's a famous like artist in Taiwan. His name is Jay Cho, and his song is mainly about like Chinese traditional music kind of. In his music, he uses a lot of Chinese traditional instruments.
Right.
As
Okay.
the background music. Yeah, so it's more like a flowy, slow for this song. So it's go. Okay, I'm gonna start. I didn't prepare for this.
Yeah,
Okay.
I wasn't. I sent her the questions beforehand. But I forgot to include. I mean, actually, I just came up with the idea.
Okay, no problem at all.
Yeah,
Okay.
completely impromptu. Let's go.
Yeah. 灰青色等烟雨，而我在等你。炊烟袅袅升起，隔江千万里。Something like this.
Wow! I never heard you say anything in Chinese. In Mandarin, it's the first time.
Yes.
That sounds beautiful. All
Thank you for the
right.
opportunity. Yeah.
Wow, congratulations.
Yeah.
All right, good. And let's talk about fashion and clothing, right? The last time I had this interview with my friend Natalia, she's from Ukraine, and she showed me some typical clothing items from Ukraine called vyshyvanka. We don't have anything here, do we?
We don't, unfortunately.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we can show you some pictures on the screen.
Yes.
Yeah. What do you call the typical clothing items of Taiwan? Like.
So the thing is, we don't have a like specific name or term for it. I will say the style is more, it's very modern to be honest, but more simple. So and then it also affected by Korea, Japan. You know, like more recent days, it's more influenced by them. So like for me, I think these are all from Taiwan, by the way.
Oh,
I bought it
really?
From Taiwan. Yeah.
Okay.
So I think you can tell it's a little bit Korean style.
Yeah.
If you know the Korean style, I think it's a little bit different from Canada. Because in Canada, I noticed, at least in Toronto, I noticed a lot of people wearing like sweatpants. We don't do that in Taiwan. It's considered like not stylish.
Oh, really? Because
Yeah.
like sweatpants, yeah. I think even like girls when they go to school in the morning, I see lots of them like wearing sweatpants and
Yeah.
slippers. Yeah, that's interesting.
In
Yeah.
Taiwan, normally no. Only if you stay in the house and then you just go out take a trash out. Yeah, you wear the sweatpants.
Now let's talk about your hometown, right? Of course, obviously, I do not remember what it's called. Can you?
No problem.
Yeah. What is
hard.
yeah?
It's called Taichung.
Do it again.
Tai
Tai
Zhong.
Zhong.
Yeah.
Taichung.
Sorry, Tai and then Zhong, like flat tone.
The first one is Pai or Tai. Sorry.
Tai. Yeah.
Like Taiwan.
Tai, yeah.
Taichung.
Yes.
Yeah. Is it a big city? Is it small? What is it like?
It's a big city.
Yeah.
It's not a capital, but it's I think the third biggest city in Taiwan.
Oh, really?
And it's in the middle, like a center of Taiwan. So I would say it's nothing super special there, but people like the weather there because it's comfortable and then it's spacious. It's not like capital cities always crowded, and we have some green spaces, a lot of restaurants there, and then it's easy to go to the north or go to the south, right? So it's famous for the location, for the weather.
Just for the record, what's the population now?
Population. Can I go check? Very quick.
Yeah.
2.85 million.
Oh, it's big. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say.
Now it's probably like a little less because you were here. So no. And how did you get into dancing? Because you guys don't know, but she's a great dancer.
Thank you so much, Rodolfo,
You
for
are.
saying that.
How did you get into dancing? How did the music, the dancing, come into your life?
Okay, so when I was in Taiwan, I joined the school program, like a school dancing program for 4 years. So at that time, it's the main courses we have are dancing courses. So we have like a contemporary ballet, Chinese traditional dance style. these three are the main styles. So at that time, I started, learning all the basic movement, flexibility, anything basic in in dancing in general. So I think that's the time that I grew my interest, or I started enjoying dancing. Yeah, but after that, I didn't continue going to the dancing schools or join the dancing programs. So I just did dropping classes here and there. After I came here, actually is the second starting point of my dancing journey, I would say, because in Taiwan it's more like there are not that many styles, and then it's more competitive or more judgy, I would say.
Yeah?
Yeah, like people like judge each other for their dancing performance, but here I feel like it's more open. People don't judge that much, and then there are more styles like heels, like Afro. In Taiwan, we don't have that, that many dancing styles. So here we have Afro, dance hall, like African styles.
Right.
We here also there are hip hop, right? Ballad, contemporary, jazz funk. There's so many different styles, and I was like, wow, I was amazed. And then I think the teachers here are more encouraging. Yeah, compared to Taiwan. It's not, it's just different, nothing good or bad, yeah.
No, that's interesting because you mentioned about like Toronto, like Canada having more different styles. I guess it's sort of it's a reflection of what the Canadian identity at least right now is, like with all of the multiculturalism, people from all over the world that come here and bring their cultural identity to the country.
Yeah.
This obviously reflects into the world of art, right? That's the same thing with music, I mean, I guess music, Toronto's got music of all sorts of music in Toronto. Like the music scene is very interesting, at least to my perception. That's interesting. You're right.
Yeah,
Great.
yeah, because Toronto is an immigrant city. So
Yes,
that's
100%.
why.
And you said like people in Taiwan are more strict and more judgmental as well, right?
Yeah, I feel like probably it's the nationality, like the personality we are. Maybe in the future it will be more open. Who knows?
Who knows, right?
Yeah.
Maybe I should go to Taiwan and add some spice and sauce to the culture.
Exactly. I can feel now it's gradually being more and more open.
In Taiwan? Okay.
Yeah.
And as you can see, Jennifer is a very talkative, very nice person to be with.
I am.
I've never seen you annoyed by anything, but I would like to know, do you have any pet peeve, anything that annoys you?
I do.
Yeah, you do. What is it?
No offense, but not to you though.
Not to
but
me, okay.
probably to some friends from here or from anyway, any background. But my pet peeve is I don't like people cancel or change the plans last minute.
Oh, do they do a lot? Do they do a lot of it here?
Yeah.
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 Oh.
Also, yeah.
Okay.
From some specific backgrounds of people, they like to do that. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Where are these people from? We may cut it from the video.
Latin America.
No, Latinos are always. I was going to say that.
But no offense, because that's your culture, right?
Because I'm originally from Brazil, and I know that Brazilians in general, they're not punctual, right? If you agree to meet a friend at 2 p.m., that means 2 p.m. they're leaving their places to meet you there. So, I know what to say, it's not.
Yeah. Well, I actually respect every culture, right? But for me, it's just like, it can be late, but please let me know first. Or if you're canceling, please tell me first, not until I ask you.
Yeah.
And then you tell me, oh, I'm sorry, we have to cancel. Or sometimes just no responding. Because in Taiwan, we value punctuality. We value like oral promises. Like double check again and again that you're coming. Yeah. Even for like appointment, dental appointment, or any appointment, we tend to confirm with you and again. Yeah.
Right. No,
that's our culture.
okay. Yeah, but that's the least you can expect from social interactions. You gotta be at least considerate of
Yeah.
other people, right? Yeah, of other people's times. All right,
That's
great,
true.
perfect. Well, I would love. Oh, I'm sorry. I think I hit the table. Well, I would love to keep on talking to you, Jennifer, but we both have to slide off soon. And are you ready for the language challenge?
Yes.
That's my favorite part of the video. Like, the language challenge, for those who don't know, basically, I talk to people from all sorts of walks of life. And for the language challenge, they will give me a sentence in their language, and I will give them a sentence in Portuguese, because I'm originally from Brazil. So I'll have to. So Jennifer's going to tell me a sentence in Chinese, and I will say the same thing in Portuguese, and let's see who will do better in each other's language.
Challenge accepted.
Yes. What is your sentence in Mandarin? To
Okay,
me?
I should have two. But
Two.
the first one is I like it more. But I can tell you the second one later. The first one is 干我屁事. You need to have the attitude. 干我屁事. So it means
Right.
it's none of my fucking business.
I love it.
Yeah, right? 干
Kan
no,
No.
个 like a G sound. 干
gan
我
我
屁
pi
事
shi
Exactly.
gan
Together.
wa pi shi
Very good. And then
No.
like with more attitude. 干我屁事.
gan a pi. Oh my god. Wow, Mandarin is probably. Oh my god.
It is very hard to pronounce. Right?
It is like the phonetics is completely. I can't. I don't know. It's almost like it does. It's almost like something that doesn't like a chunk of food that doesn't fit my mouth. Like I can't explain it. But yeah. Now let's do it again. Let's do it again.
Okay. 干
gan
我
我
屁
pi
事.
shi shi gan wa pi shi.
Very good.
Thank you.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
None of my fucking business. How do you say that in Portuguese?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do you have this term? Expression?
We might have. I haven't been in Brazil for many years, so I
Okay.
don't know. Can't be. No.
Or
no,
something similar, right?
Yeah. No. Não é da minha conta. I think that's how you say.
Ooh, it's actually long. Okay. I'm ready. Again.
Okay. Não é
Não é
da
da
minha
minha
conta.
conta.
Não é
Não é
da minha
da minha
conta.
conta.
Yeah. Yeah.
Não é camina
Da
da minha
conta.
conta.
Yeah. Now say it in Mandarin.
干
干
我
屁
屁事。
事 não é da minha conta.
Não é da minha conta.
Now we're gonna both do it together at the same time. You in Portuguese and I in Mandarin.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Não é da minha
Gamwa
conta.
I think you did better than me. All right, guys. So,
It's actually fun.
Wes, Jennifer, thank you so much
Thank you so much.
for joining me in this video. And consider subscribing to the channel, sharing with your friends, and I'll see you in the next video. English, coffee, and rock and roll. Thank you, Jennifer.
Thank you so much, everybody.
Nice.